们走在大路上，意气风发斗志昂扬。
If there's one thing that's in overdrive right now, it's Beijing's propaganda machine.
我再次伟大。
Chinese internet users have harnessed the power of AI to unleash a wave of online trolling of President Trump and his administration. Complete with dystopian American factories that poke fun at the brave new future of manufacturing in the US. But for all the silliness, the repercussions of what's playing out couldn't be more serious.
The ball is in China's court. China needs to make a deal with us. We don't have to make a deal with them.
While both sides have recently signalled they are open to negotiation, neither is showing any real sign of backing down.
This will destroy the foundation upon which the international order is based upon. So this is very, very dangerous.
Who is going to blink first, President Xi or President Trump?
China will never blink first.
Analyst Victor Gao is Vice President of the Centre for China and Globalisation and an unofficial mouthpiece for the regime in Beijing.
China is fully prepared for a situation where two-way trade between China and the United States will grind to a complete halt. No more Chinese exports to the United States, no more US export to China. China's logic is very simple, tit for tat. If you slap me in the face, I slap you in the face. If you hold a gun at my head, I hold a gun at your head. If you threaten war, I threaten war back at you. Bingo. So we need to use peace to solve the problem between China and the United States.
China is now punching back with an equal amount of tariffs on American exports.
China's President Xi has hit back, raising tariffs on US goods to 125% and announcing restrictions on rare earths, essential to the production of advanced technologies like fighter jets and missile guidance systems.
We will cut off all these supplies to you, and we will never trade in any meaningful way rare earth with the Americans. And I'm afraid the national defense industry in the United States will need to come to a complete halt.
The early signs for both economies are troubling. Chinese manufacturing has dropped to its lowest level since 2023, while the US economy shrank 0.3% in the first 3 months of this year. And that was before the most aggressive trade policy had taken effect. China is imploring Australia to join forces against what it sees as a weaponisation of tariffs by the US. It's gross hypocrisy, of course, from a country that for years imposed its own crippling trade restrictions on Australian goods, including wine, lobster and coal. But Chinese analyst Victor Gao insists times have changed.
China slapped tariffs on Australian goods when China-Australian relations were very strained, because China believed the Australian government at that time blindly followed the dictates from Washington. You are a strong ally of the United States, everyone knows about that, but don't let that alliance take away your own brain power or independence. And I would say the market demand in China for many things made in Australia will be huge. But if Australia does the wrong thing, for example, blindly follow the American leadership and try to pick a fight with China at no provocation at all, then China need to retaliate. China need to slap tariffs on Australian-made goods.